Hi, my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing amazing out there today. So what I've got going on here today is my December melting basket. I'm actually filming this 2 days later than I should be, but I'm hoping to get the first half at least. If I can do this quicker, I will get through all of it, but I just don't think that's going to happen because I'm looking at the clock at 5:30. My dogs have usually already eaten by now, so they're not going to be too tolerant of me working on this too long. So I'm probably just going to have to split it like I usually do because I swore I didn't think I pulled as much wax as usual, but as I look at the mountain of wax that I have here, I don't know, I did it again. Yeah, I tried to do my melting basket a little different this time. I made my list ahead of time and then I went and pulled the wax according to my list, and I was thinking my list doesn't look that bad. But as I look at the wax, I don't know, guys. I should have known better than pull so much because I do have to put a bit of wax back from my November basket because I ended up getting sick. And so I did not get through as much as I wanted to. Yeah, I was to the point where I wasn't smelling things like I should. I could still smell things. I didn't have COVID. I just had some kind of cold or something. I could still smell things, but they smelled a little off or they smelled very light. And there were some scents that I knew weren't light. So I just knew that it was my cold causing it. And so, yeah, I got behind. I also, speaking of getting behind, I also got very behind on my editing. So you're going to see some videos go up that are quite late, but they're haul videos and I thought you would still enjoy them. And you know, vendors bring back scents from time to time. So I thought the information in them may still be helpful for future releases by vendors. So I'll still post them. I did delete some footages. They were just too old and I just felt like people were not going to enjoy seeing them. So I deleted some stuff I did. I also had some Scentsy hauls to film, but they have been sitting here so long, I'm just going to put them away. It's just not worth it to work on it. It's just too late. I'm just going to kind of start fresh, but I will salvage some of the hauls that I did. And so you'll still see those posted. But yeah, I let go some of the footage that I did because, you know, stuff happens. You get sick. I put me out a video recording for like 2 weeks, and yeah. Anyway, all that to say, let's go over my melting basket for December. Stay tuned if you're interested. Okay, guys, unlike what I usually do, I'm going to try not to talk so much. I apologize if there's glare on my glasses. I have my iPad next to me so I can go over the wax challenge prompts. I didn't mention that earlier, but I do usually follow a wax challenge that is put together by Patricia Gates. I will post her channel below. Check her out. She does a lot of Scentsy content, but she does do this wax challenge monthly, and she does put it together so that it includes people who are doing vendor wax and also Scentsy wax, retail wax, candles, whatever it works. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm doing her challenge once again. I will mention that Martha is doing a challenge that looks very neat and interesting. So check out her Facebook group. I will post her channel below. I'm not sure if she did a video on it, but I think she posted to her community tab, and I know she posted it in her Facebook group. So if you're interested in doing her challenge, you can check that out as well. So day one, the scent prompt is melt any pie scent for National Pie Day. I pulled 2 scents. From L3, I pulled Candy Cane Pie. And this was one of her pies from Pie Day this year. This is Candy Cane, Sugar Milk, Whole Vanilla Beans, Vanilla Snowflakes type, which is Bath & Body Works type, and pie crust. So I thought that sounds amazing. I also pulled from Birdie's Making Sense Cinnamon Apple Pie. I gotta pull this, guys. I gotta pull this out because this is so stinking cute. But it should be easy to get through. Now this one, this L3 one, will take me a little longer because it's large. But this one should be easy. So, no notes. It's just a cinnamon apple pie. But how cute was that tiny little thing? So cute. I've got my Gatorade with me because even though I'm getting over being sick, I still have some scratchiness. I still have some residuance. So it's like, you know, like I hate getting sick because it feels like it takes forever to get over it. I swear it lingers for like a year. So day 2 is Warm a Scent with Online Hype. I pulled Teddy Bees, Christmas Trees, and Cream. I feel like that scent has a lot of hype. And for good reason. I love it. And I feel like Rose Girl's Mario blends, especially this time of the year, that has a lot of hype, or those have a lot of hype. This is Have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas. I forgot to mention the scent notes on Christmas Trees and Cream. It's fresh pine, vanilla waffle cone, and rich buttercream. And then the scent notes for Have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas is peppermint mocha and Dunk My Donuts. I tend to really love Rose Girl's peppermint mocha scent, so I think that's going to be fantastic. Day 3 is Melt a Scent that makes you think of a cozy home. So I feel like I pulled a lot of Teddy Bees this month. From Teddy Bees again, Cozy Cookie Cake and Balsam. And this has scent notes of vanilla balsam and Fraser fir blended with our Cozy Cookie Cake, which is warmed ice white cake, beach treats, which is her beach nights, marshmallow fireside, and signature sugar cookie. I just gotta get my nose in here for a second. I'm gonna do my best not to smell too many, but oh my gosh, that's such a good vanilla marshmallowy tree scent. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. And then from Scentsy, I pulled Cozy Kitchen. I did not pull my scent notes for Scentsy, so I won't have them at hand. This is just a nice, kind of reminds me of oatmeal. Kind of smells almost like, it doesn't smell exactly like it, but it reminds me of like, what's it called? Brown sugar and maple? Is that what it's called? Brown sugar? Maple and brown sugar oatmeal? Kind of in the realm of that. Not quite as strong as that, but very like cozy kind of oatmeal scent. So there's that. Day 4 is Melt Something with Honey, Molasses, or Maple Syrup. I pulled 2 scents for this. From Dessa's Homespun Scents, I pulled Gingerbread House. This is in one of her tiles. This says, fresh from the oven, spicy gingerbread blended with cinnamon, nutmeg, molasses, and vanilla. And then from Harper James, I pulled Winter Spice. This is in one of her brownie bags. This is sweet peppermint, cinnamon, black tea, warm nutmeg, and honey. That sounds divine. Day 5 is Warm a Plum Scent. I pulled a few. From Dessa's Homespun Scents, I pulled Visions of Sugar Plums. And this is from her new formula, so I'm excited to get into this. This is Dancing in Her Head, Sugared Plums, Black Pepper, Holiday Spices, and Fresh Balsam. From Scentsy, I pulled Rum Pum Plum. I love this scent. This will go back in my club once the season's over. So glad that Scentsy brought it back. And then from Dessa's also, I pulled I'll Be Home for Christmas. And this is from a haul that I got last year. So this is her old formula. This is Sweet Sugar Plums, Sugar and Spice, and Winter Evergreen. So excited about getting into those. Day 6 is Warm a Scent that you would like to fall asleep to. I can fall asleep to anything. I warm anything and everything in my bedroom since I'm such a big bakery lover. That's usually what I'm doing. So I did pull from Second and Spruce the best nap ever. This is Sweet Lavender, Palo Santo, Pink Sugar Cookie Bomb. I'm not sure what that is. Pink Sugar Cookie Bomb. I mean, that's how the commas are. And Lemon Drop Cookies. It's funny, I can almost smell the lavender through this bag. So I'm not huge on lavender, but you know, people like lavender to go to sleep too. So I pulled it. From Goose Creek, I pulled Peppermint Clouds. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. This is just like a peppermint marshmallow scent. It's so good. I feel like people feel like peppermint is a relaxing too. So I thought a peppermint scent would be good. And then another peppermint scent I pulled from Scentsy, Candy Cane Buttercream. And this again is just like a peppermint vanilla buttercream. So good. Scent. I love this scent. This is perfect for a bedroom to go to sleep with, honestly, because it's a lighter scent. Although this bar has been sitting for some time. So this would be not your open space kind of scent. This is your bedroom kind of scent, definitely. Day 7 is Cookie Exchange. Which cookie scent will you choose? I mean, I'm not prejudiced when it comes to cookies. So I pretty much love all cookies. I pulled from Harper James, Can't Catch Me. That's a snap bar. And this has gingerbread cookies, buttercream frosting. Self-explanatory. From Teddy Bees, I pulled Cookies for Santa. And this is frosted sugar cookies and milk and cookies, her milk and cookies blend. And then from Rainbow Melts, I pulled Christmas Vacation. It's a cute little Christmas tree. This is vanilla eggnog, sugar cookies, and vanilla butter fudge. All of that sounds amazing. So day 8 is warm a pine cone or brown wax. I totally went with pine cone because I love pine cone scents. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, I pulled Low Country Christmas. I've actually warmed this before and I love it. This is toasted marshmallow, salty sea air, vanilla bean Noel, marshmallow fireside, and roasted pine cones. From Lavender and Speckles, I pulled cake and pine cones. I don't think I've warmed this yet. This is her olive oil formula. This is strawberry pound cake, vanilla buttercream, pine cones. Yeah, I don't think I've warmed this yet. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing. Her pine cone oil is so, so good. I have melted this before and it's a favorite. Maybe my favorite ever from Lavender and Speckles. This is pine cones and beach marshmallow. This is basically roasted pine cones, vanilla birch, and beach nights. And oh my gosh, it's so, so creamy. So good and so strong. And this baby, she goes on and on and on. You want longevity? That'll do you. And then I also pulled from Lavender and Speckles. I don't know. I really love roasted pine cone for Lavender and Speckles. I also love Brita's pine cone oil. And I actually was going to pull Hannah Crana. But I went down, pulled all my wax, and realized I forgot it. So if I find it, I'll get to it. And if I don't, I won't. Palo Santa. I mean Palo Santa. I was going to say Palo Santo. Donut Shop Palo, which is a famous blend of hers, which is cinnamon sugar donuts, and Palo Santo, and roasted pine cones. I think Summer Michelle. I think this is her blend, and it's spectacular. So I look forward to getting into that. Day 9 is warm a peppermint or a candy cane scent. Another scent profile that I really like, as long as it's not too harsh. I like my peppermints to be very creamy. So I pulled a few here. From Teddy Bees, I pulled Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And this is the smell of fresh baked cookies, candy canes, and Christmas trees. Yes, please. From Harper James, I pulled Christmas Cookie Latte. And this is espresso, peppermint, cream, and sugar cookie. That sounds amazing. From Lavender and Speckles, I pulled Snowflakes. And this is sweet peppermint, rich vanilla buttercream, and a touch of spearmint. I will say I do get more than a touch of spearmint in that. So I don't know how I feel when I warm it, but I will report back in my empties, of course. And then from L3 Waxy Wonders, I pulled Christmas at the Beach. I had 2 of them. I had a wax cake, and then I have this pack of 2 tarts. So I'll do both of those in my open space. This is Blackberry, Boardwalk Mellow Clouds, Salty Sea Air, and Peppermint. That sounds amazing, so I'm going to enjoy that. So day 10 is warm a currant, C-U-R-R-A-N-T, or currant, C-U-R-R-E-N-T, scent. I went with currant with the A, and I pulled a couple of Scentsy bars. One is, and neither is currant, so they wanted to fit that bill anyway. So Red Currant Reef. This came out last year. It did not return, so I'll get into that. And Joy and Wonder. Look at that wax. It's so pretty. This I got in a flash sale, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what the scent notes are, but currant is in that. Day 11 is Melt a Scent that Santa might warm in his workshop. I love that prompt. So I pulled from Sassy Girl Aroma, Santa's Coffee Shop. It's just a small brick. A lot of these are smaller pieces, so I'll have them go into different rooms. So I think I'll make a good dent in this. Sweet vanilla, cinnamon, peppermint, and coffee, as long as I don't get sick again, which I'm trying. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about peppermint and coffee together. I love peppermint and chocolate together, but I don't know. That latte one has peppermint too, so I don't know. We'll see. From Dessa's, Mrs. Claus Cookies. And this I picked up last year. This is the magical scent of Mrs. Claus freshly baked butter cookies topped with vanilla frosting and a cold glass of sweet milk. from Britta's, and I've been pulling some souffles here for this melting basket that I got from a D-stash, and they're looking a little rough, and so I'm working on getting through them. And plus, they're older. This is actually poured September of last year. This is actually, the name is Elf Snacks. This is Sugar Cookie Royale Cinnamon Sugar Cookie Nutmeg Spice. I should have showed you that, but yeah, you can see that's looking a little rough, and so no bother. I mean, it'll melt just fine. So I figured I'd get into that. And then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I pulled Cookies and Cocoa for Santa. This is in her cookie shapes, which are so cute. This is sugar cookies, peppermint, hot chocolate, and whipped cream. That sounds right up my alley. Let me see if I can get my nose in that. Oh, yes. Oh, I love peppermint hot chocolate scents. I love them. Cookies and Cocoa for Santa. So day 12 is National Poinsettia Day. Melt a red or a green wax. Again, I pulled a number. So from Harper James, I pulled a snap bar of Christmas tree cakes. As you can see, it's actually red and green. A number of these are. So this is yellow cake, buttercream frosting, vanilla pastry filling. This smells so good. It's a yummy yellow cake scent. North Pole, also from Harper James. And this is spearmint, peppermint, vanilla. It kind of looks more pink and green, but I think it's kind of red. This is amazing. I've had this scent before. That spearmint is not hefty strong. It just all melts together wonderfully. It's super creamy, and I love it. And it bangs. From Zape, I pulled Under the Mistletoe. And this is actually also red and green. That's layered. So pretty. So this is mistletoe berries and Christmas smooches. I have no idea what Christmas smooches are, but it smells like a tree scent with berries. So look forward to getting into that. Actually picked that up from her, I think it was probably an after Christmas sale last year. So some discounted wax going on there. And then I pulled two more. One's green, one's red. These are both from Super Tarts. I pulled the Santa Claus. And this is eggnog, cinnamon liqueur, Christmas cookies, and nutmeg. And then You're a Mean One, which is toffee, apple crunch, cinnamon donuts, toasted hazelnuts, and buttercream. So looking forward into getting into those. Sorry, Jersey is snoring right behind my ear, little girl. I'm sure that's camera is picking that up. Day 13 is Melt a Cocoa or a Marshmallow Scent. You are speaking my language. I pulled a few because I love cocoa and I love marshmallow. So from Scentsy, I pulled Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. I recently warmed this. This is actually starting to turn. So I have a few bars of this. I recently warmed it and it was fantastic. It's such a yummy peppermint marshmallow scent, cocoa scent. I absolutely loved it, and because I have a few more bars, I want to get through them before they lose their scent. I don't want that to happen, so I'm working on those. From Southbound, I pulled Mistletoe Cocoa, and this is sweet ripe berries, white chocolate cocoa, and a tiny hint of coconut. Not sure how I feel about that, but it's two-tone. Not sure if you can see that. Let me see if I can get it out. It's like white on top, and it's actually not bad. You can definitely get the berries, but it kind of smells like a sweet chocolatey scent too. And also from Southbound, I pulled, these are all clams I picked up last year, so I want to get through them. Peppermint Marshmallow Milkshake. This looks to be a bit two-tone too. Kind of white, pinkish on top and red on bottom. Oh, wow, it's so pretty. There's that. Look at that. So pretty. So this is, it smells good. Peppermint meringue, marshmallow fluff, whipped cream blended into a creamy vanilla milkshake. This is the epitome of a creamy peppermint right here. My kind of scent. And then from Rose Girls, I pulled matching mini melter bags and snowflakes because I had them both from last year. The snowflakes are actually from a D-stash, and then the mini melter bags I ordered from Rose Girls directly. The first scent I pulled was Koopa's Christmas Carols. Love the colors in that bag. And like I said, matching snowflake. So this is soft pine, sugar cookie, snow powdered, mint, and campfire marshmallow. That is from her Mario blends. And speaking of Mario blends, I have one more. Mario's Home for the Holidays. There's the mini melters bag. Love the red and green. I guess I could have fit that other prompt too. And Mario's Home for the Holidays again. So again, matching. Christmas Wish, Oh Christmas Tree, Toasted Marshmallow, Royal Sugar Cookie, and Vanilla Bee Noel. Again, I picked this up last year, so I want to get through those. And I look forward to melting those. So day 14 is Warm Something with a Smoky Note. You guys know that I'm not big on smoky, but I like a little bit of smoky. I just don't like a lot of smoky. I especially like it if it's mixed with like gourmand. So I pulled from Zape Christmas Eve. And if you watch my November melting basket, you would know I actually pulled this for November, but I didn't get to it. So this is Crackling Fire, Fir and Balsam, and Toasted Marshmallow. This again was a markdown from after Christmas. This smells amazing. Zape performs really great in my home, so I'm looking forward to that. From Second and Spruce, I pulled, this was part of her Winter Sleigh sampler. This is Christmas on Spruce and Where There's Smoke. And this is, all right, she's using initials. Christmas on Spruce, which is holiday wreath, festive berries, sugar cookies, a hint of fireplace, layered with Where There's Smoke, which is by the fireplace, mellow fireside, smoked vanilla, and sugar cookies. This is poured in Aris. Yeah, that's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I do like that by the fireplace scent, which is a perfume replica, by replica, and a replica. So I'm looking forward to that. And then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I pulled My Wish for Christmas. And this is freshly baked sugar cookies surrounded by pine and pine cones scented in a fireplace. Does that not sound amazing? Holy cow. You guys, Sassy Girl Aroma is about to open back up in January. And I was just going through my Sassy Girl Aroma bin, and I need no wax from Sassy Girl Aroma. But am I going to place an order? Hell yeah. Because I haven't been able to order from her almost the entire year. And her wax is so amazing. It performs so well. And I love her brittles. Love her brittles. So, yeah. I'm going to place an order. But I am seriously needing to do a low buy. So I feel like I have gotten my share of my fall and winter scents that I allowed myself to have. I've gotten plenty. I have so much wax. In fact, I had a few days off recently, and I thought I'm going to work on getting my melts together and destashing some of them because I just have way too much that I'll ever go through. Did I get to that? No. I had to pull all my Christmas stuff in from the garage myself. My tree, all my decorations. Usually my daughter pulls the stuff in. But no, she went hang out with her boyfriend for the weekend. But you know, whatever. But you know, I'm old and I have a bad back. So I'm not going to tell you how many trips it took for me to pull everything in from my garage. Because I can't lift the bins. Because, yeah, I probably won't be able to stand up. So, it's in. My house looks like it vomited Christmas stuff. So, I did my best. I am going to be working on this all week. I'm just so sad that it's not done. Because usually when I have her help, the weekend right after Thanksgiving, of course, Thanksgiving came late. So, I probably should have decorated earlier. I usually do it the day after Thanksgiving. That's my typical thing. But it came so late this year that I'm like, there's not that much time before Christmas is here. So I'm kind of regretting that I didn't do it a week earlier. And I'm kind of regretting. I mean, I did fill my time up working on this stuff. But yeah, I got stuff everywhere, including wax. So, and I had hauls come in. I need to put those away. And I'm not real good with having a mess. I'm a very organized kind of person. And so when I see a lot of stuff sitting around, my OCD gets to me. And yeah, it's driving me a little bit nuts. But I've just come to terms with I have to do it little by little. That's all I can do. But anyway, all that to say, I did not get the wax pulled that I plan to destash. So that will have to come at a later time. Anyway, day 15 is melt a scent that brings fond holiday memories. So I pulled a few. So from Second and Spruce, I pulled Holiday Market. And this is layered. There's like a darker green, a lighter green. This is Fraser Fir Caramel Apple Cider, hint of cinnamon and sugar. Not sure why I pulled this because this is caramel apple in it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to love that. So I'm not sure what I was thinking. I think I thought this was a different scent. I think I thought this was more like a, what do you call it? Like a mulled spice cidery kind of scent. And maybe it will be. I mean, it has spice in it. It has sugar too. It has tree. But that caramel apple cider, I kind of wish it was just apple cider. I'll warm it and I'll find out. We'll see. Maybe it will give me fond memories. I also pulled from Teddy B's Holiday. And this is the scent of wreaths hanging, cookies baking, winter garland, and a warm fireplace. That sounds like my kind of holiday. That smells so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to be getting into some Teddy B's. And I did pull quite a bit of it because I started buying Teddy B's from like D-Stashes and like, I don't know, maybe some RTS's. Right after Christmas or maybe right around Christmas last year. So I have a number of Teddy B's Christmas scents. So they're all nice and cured and ready to go. And so I want to get into them. From Rose Girls, I pulled the Almost Perfect Christmas. And this is cinnamon sugar, toasted marshmallows, and pine. If you don't already know, this is a dupe for the Bath & Body Works type, the Perfect Christmas. It's not quite the same to my nose, but it's pretty good. And I know that's not quite the same because that is my #1 ever favorite scent. Like, out of every scent in the world, if I could only have one scent that had to live with the rest of my life, the Perfect Christmas from Bath & Body Works would be the scent. I cannot tell you the ungodly amount of candles that I have in that scent because it's my favorite. So anyway, the Almost Perfect Christmas. That definitely gives me fond memories. All right, guys. So I actually did that first half in a half hour. So I'm pretty proud of myself because usually it takes me an hour. So I did not spend a lot of time smelling a lot of stuff. Did not spend a lot of time talking about a lot of stuff. Thank goodness. I finally learned. But I got to feed my dog. So I'm going to wrap up this piece, get this edited, get this uploaded, and I'll work on the next part as soon as I finish feeding up my dogs. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Or maybe if I can get it done quick enough, I'll attach my second part right here. But if not, I will see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. So I am back. We're going to continue on with part 2. I've got the dogs fed. They're happy campers. They've gone potty. Everything is good to go. I haven't eaten my dinner, but that's typical. Yeah, I'll probably just grab a bowl of cereal as soon as I finish this up. So let's get started on the second half of my melting basket for December. Let me get a drink before my throat starts to sting. Bubby, don't mess with the camera, please. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't whack at me. So ornery. He is so ornery. Okay. Day 16. Melt a wax close to December's birthstone color. I pulled from Birdie's Making Sense. Be Unique. That's like in a snowflake scent. There's her label. So this is Buttercream, Blue Spruce, and Sugar Cookie Royale. Thought that sounded good. I think I got this in a D-Stash. This was poured November of last year. November 29th. So this is just hitting a year old. So plan to get into that. And then for the Pharmacist's Daughter, I pulled Christmas Crack, which I actually acquired pretty recently. This is vanilla butter fudge, pretzel, caramel, chocolate chip cookie dough, and peppermint patty. Let me get into that. You're just determined though, lady. Jersey, for some reason, likes to lay right in my side. Not on my side, like in my side. I mean, she's likes to sit like under my behind, and I'm gonna squash her. But that's what she seems to like to do. She's not there currently. She's kind of mad at me because I made her move. I just don't want to like squash her. So day 17th, simmering potpourri. Melt a citrus, clove, cinnamon, or cranberry scent. So for this prompt, I went a little cranberry heavy. I did pull some cinnamon too, but As I was looking through my scents, I was like, I think I want a little cranberry heavy. So I pulled from Zape Christmas Magic. And this is Winter Apple, Juicy Cranberry, and White Birch. Yeah, that's a nice woodsy, fruity, kind of like airy kind of scent. That's going to be good. Sorry, Bubby, didn't mean to scare you. From Scoopable Wax Melts, I pulled Cranberry Lodge. And this has a big description. As you approach a log cabin in the northern woods of Wisconsin, which is where Scoopable is located, you decide to open the door where you are welcomed by an amazing brew of fruits and spices simmering on a pot-belly stove. But wait, there's another scent present. Gusting in from an open window is a clean, brisk breeze of pine tree. This is truly a comfort scent. I actually had this pulled for November and didn't get to it, so I'm carrying it over to my December basket. From Southbound, I pulled Secret Santa. Yeah, a lot of these are two-toned. This is Green Apple, D'Anjou Pear. I know I'm saying that wrong. How do you say that? D'Anjou? D'Anjou? I don't know. D'Anjou Pear. It's like a spicy pear, I think, right? Cinnamon Sticks, Holiday Garland, and Musky Vanilla. Yeah, it's nice. We'll see what that does when it warms up. I also pulled from Zape Cotton-Headed Ninny Muggins. Just a play on elf. I actually warmed this recently. It was in my November basket as well, but it was while I was sick and I wasn't really detecting it really strong. So I did have a second one, so I decided to pull it again and melt it now that I can smell like normal. Apple cider donuts, vanilla cookies, spiced cranberry, and orange peel. So that's your typical potpourri kind of scent. From Harper James, I pulled You're a Mean One. Harper James is another vendor that I have quite a few Christmas scents from last year, so I want to get to them. So this is crackling birch, cinnamon, clove, cranberry, and balsam. So this has 3 of the scent notes called for. What am I missing? Citrus. Just missing citrus. So day 18 is Give Me Some Sugar. Melt any pink, blue, cinnamon, powdered, or brown sugar scents. There's a lot of different sugars out there. You know, normally I would have pulled one of each, but I did not. But I did pull 3 scents. From Birdie's Making Sense, I pulled Savoring the Moment. This is like a candy cane. So this is Peppermint Pink Sugar and Vanilla Bean Noel. And this was also poured November 29th. So that sounds like my kind of scent. From Harper James, I pulled Grinchmas. And this is Fraser Fir Pine Sugar Cookie, Marshmallow, and Powdered Sugar. Yum yums. There's another sugar. And also from Harper James, I pulled Gingerbread Cafe. And this is Fresh Baked Gingerbread, Cinnamon Sugar, Rich Vanilla, Coffee, and Sweet Cream. So 3 different sugars. So I didn't do, too much damage, but a little bit of damage. On the 19th, Warm and Evergreen Tree Scent. So I pulled from Zape, Tinseltown. This is Sweet Caramel Cider, Fir Tree, and actually it says Fir Tree Line Street. Some of her descriptions are weird. Not weird or cute, but I don't know what they are. So this smells like a cider tree scent. Yuletide Carols, also from Zape. And this is Winter Fir Trees and Sweet Vanilla Bean. So kind of probably like a vanilla balsam kind of scent. And then from Second and Spruce, and I got this in a D-stash, and I thought this was neat. I'll show you the whole package, but I'll take that out. So the package says Deck the Halls, and it says create your own holiday scent scene by creating a festive blend that evokes fond memories spent with those you love. So last year, Second and Spruce did some scoopables, and this was one of them. Oh my gosh, it comes with this little scoop. It looks like a shovel. It's so cute. It's like made just like a shovel. That's darling. I didn't even notice that in there. And then she poured them again this year, so you had a chance to get them again. I don't know if she had this scent, but this scent in particular is Oh Christmas Tree. It's like a little scoopable. Like it's smaller than scoopables I've had from other vendors. It says it's 4 ounces, so it's definitely smaller. I feel like scoopable wax melts is 6 ounce, and I think, is L3 8 ounce? Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with Zape. Zape maybe 8 ounce. I don't remember what size Zape is. It might also be 6 ounce. I feel like Zape. I feel like L3's jar is a slightly bigger than Scoopables, but maybe I'm crazy. So Oh Christmas Tree is fresh fir tree with hints of holiday cheer. This was poured in November of last year. Oh yeah, that's a nice tree. I love Christmas tree scents. And then it comes with these 3 little wax samples that you can mix in with the tree. So we have kettle corn garland, which is popped and strung. It says popped and strung at 11/6/23, so that's when it was poured. North Pole Winds, which is cool minty breeze with vanilla. And then spiced cranberries. So I look forward to trying that out. I thought that was a pretty neat find in a D-stash. So excited to have that. And Second & Spruce's wax throws so well. So okay, so on the 20th, we have Bid Farewell to Fall by Melting an Autumn Scent. I forgot to put my scoop back. Oops a day. So let me put it back in there so I know where it is. That is a nice scoop because it's metal, just like L3s are. I really like the metal ones because the plastic ones, they just bend too much. Okay, so what I did for this prompt, Melting Autumn Scent, I kind of pulled scents that kind of were fall going into Christmas, so to speak. So I pulled from Brita's North Pole Predator. And this is, you'll see what I mean, eggnog, pumpkin buttercream, and yellow cake. So like a fall scent and a Christmas scent. Teddy Bees, fall into Christmas. That's self-explanatory, right? So this is vanilla pumpkin, buttered rum eggnog, and butter cookies. So looking forward to getting into that. And then from Teddy Bees, I pulled Christmas Past, which is holiday cinnamon, fallen leaves, crisp apples, crushed pine needles with hints of sweet balsam. So I feel like, well, cinnamon could be holiday and fall, but I feel like the fallen leaves and the crisp apples are kind of fallish, but the other scents are kind of Christmas holiday-ish. So I thought those were good pulls. So on the 21st, winter has arrived. Melt a frosty favorite. Now these aren't necessarily favorites. It's just what I pulled to melt that day. And not that, you know, I've tried them and they're not favorites. It's just that I haven't melted these scents yet, but I pulled them, so I thought they would fit for a winter day. So the first scent I pulled was Harper James Frostbite. And this is white birch, cedarwood, peppermint, vanilla, and sugar cookie. I just gotta sniff that. Ooh, that's cozy. That's gonna be excellent for the 21st. From Scentsy, I pulled Frosted Vanilla. I love this scent. So this is a favorite. Oh, so good. I can't believe I didn't bring it back. And from Brita's, I pulled The Night Before Krampus. And this is Snow Witch, which is like a tree scent. And Ghostly Cream, which says creamy vanilla. So I thought that would be perfect. So those are my frosty, wintry scents. On day 22, Reindeer Games. Melt a scent that starts with a letter of one of Santa's reindeers. So I pulled a few. So I pulled P. I think there's Prancer, right? So P, I pulled Peppermint Sugar Cookies from Lavender and Speckles. And this is the perfect Christmas cookie blend, sweet peppermint and warm sugar cookies. Need I say more? From Teddy Bees, I pulled Vanilla Balsam and the Perfect Holiday, which is her version of the Perfect Christmas. So both of these are Bath & Body Works types. So this is layered. This is a fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow, which is the Perfect Holiday part, with balsam fir, frosted vanilla, and snow-capped pine needles, which is the vanilla balsam part. This is going to be, it's going to be so good. I already talked to you earlier about how I love the Perfect Christmas, so I can't wait to get into that. And from Scootable Wax Melts, I pulled Christmas Wish type. I believe that is a Yankee Candle type. So this is freshly baked sugar cookies surrounded by pine and pine cones scented in a fireplace. I love tree and bakery. Like, it's so good, especially like pine and sugar cookie. Oh my God, so good. Oh, and by the way, C was for what? Comet, Cupid, and what was the other one? V, Vixen. I'm sure there's probably more I'm missing, but anyway, that's how they fit. On the 23rd, do you have an elf on the shelf? Red wax for yes, pink wax for no. I don't have an elf on the shelf, so I had to go with pink. So from Scentsy, I pulled Cashmere and Corduroy. It's kind of a dark pink, but perfect scent for winter. And I also pulled from Harper James Christmas Calories. And that is Strawberry Pound Cake, Christmas Tree Cakes, Butter, and Sugar Cookie. I've had this set before, and it's excellent. And from Scuba Wax Melts, I pulled Grinch Girl, which is a pretty dark pink. It's layered. It's more like, almost like a hot pink. It almost looks red, but I think it's meant to be pink. Kind of does look red to me in the moment, but I think it's meant to be pink because this is supposed to be a dupe of Bath & Body Works Strawberry Snowflakes. So the description on this is a tantalizing mix of winter frost and juicy berries with just enough sass to make it irresistible. Watch out, because Grinch Girl's frosted mischief is here to steal the holiday spotlight, one sweet whiff at a time. Again, the description is hard to tell, but Kathy did mention, the owner of Scuba Wax Melts, did mention that this is a dupe for Bath & Body Works Strawberry Snowflakes. So I'm calling it pink. So there you have it. On the 24th, Melt and Eggnog scent, I did go a little overboard on this one. Only because this is some wax that's been sitting and I want to get through it. So that's why I pulled a lot. But from Rose Girls, I pulled Christmas Eve and Cookie Land. Love that red and green. This is Eggnog, Royal Sugar Cookie, Monster Cookie, Marshmallow Smoothie, and Donut Holes. That's a pretty popular blend. Also from Rose Girls, I pulled Holiday Hangover at the Castle. And this is Eggnog, Apple Fritter, Royal Sugar Cookie, and Whipped Cream. So there's that. From Dessa's, I pulled Eggnog Cinnamon Latte. This is from last year, December. This is Fresh Brewed Coffee, Holiday Eggnog, and Fresh Cinnamon Rolls. From Britta's, I pulled Christmas Party. Let's see, one of her witch shapes. There's her label. This is Fraser Fir Eggnog and Caramelized Pralines. I know that's going to be amazing. Her Caramelized Pralines oil is outstanding. From Harper James, and yeah, these have been sitting since October of last year. This is Feeling Noggy. Love these shapes. Mary did not do shapes this year. She was expecting a baby, so a lot of her pre-orders were earlier than they normally would be, and she just didn't have time to do the shapes. So this is Eggnog, Salted Pretzel, Caramel, and Sugar Cookie. This is going to be amazing. Mary's Pretzel, it's the best in the business. Yeah, there are vendors who have great pretzel, don't get me wrong, but Mary's is my favorite. Her pretzel is outstanding. So there's that. So I went a little overboard with the eggnog, but like I said, I'm trying to get through some of my older stuff. So on the 25th, which is Christmas, it's a free melt day. So I pulled a little bit of stuff here. So I actually started melting this, I don't think it was last month. I think it was in my October basket. Actually, I don't even know if it was in my melting basket. I pulled a piece of it because I wanted to make sure I liked it because it's a chestnut scent. And I don't always like chestnut scents. And plus it had masala chai in it. And it had brown sugar. So I had 3 scent notes that I'm just like a little iffy on. So I tried a piece of it and I did like it. So I wanted to get to finishing it. So this is Second and Spruce, Nutcrackers and Gnomes. And this is roasted chestnuts, pecans, masala chai, brown sugar, and Mallow Fireside. This is just a really creamy, nutty blend. I'm really shocked I love it, but I do. From Rose Girls, I pulled Whoville Square. Again, these colors. I love the addition of the pink in there. So this is Candy Apples, Cotton Candy, and Christmas Trees. So that sounds amazing. And I pulled 2 scents from Brita. So first I pulled Yuletide Monster. And these are also from that D-Stash that I was telling you about earlier. This is Christmas Wreath, Patchouli, Palo Santo, and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This sounds very similar to her Exorcist blend with Christmas Wreath. So looking forward to getting into that. I do love her Exorcist blend. And I also pulled from Brita Santa's Revenge. Again, from a D-Stash, and I want to get through them. This is Old World Christmas, which I'm not sure what's in that oil. Angel Food Cake and Apple Butter Caramel. Ooh, that sounds good. Smells good. Ooh, I'm not sure what that Old World Christmas is. I'll have to look that up and see what that is. On the 26th, melt a wax from a box set or a vendor sampler. So I pulled 2 scents that were from samplers. From Lavender and Speckles Scents, I pulled Donut Shop and Palo and Cranberry and Birch. Actually picked this up in a D-stash, so that scent sounds amazing. And from Swanky, I picked this up in one of her bakery samplers. This is Gingerbread Sugar Snap Cookies. That shape is amazing. It's actually a little bit broken. My fault, not the vendor's. Yeah, I broke it at the bottom. Now you can see the whole shape. But I'm looking forward to getting into that. Okay, so on the 27th, warm a woods or sparkling scent. So I went with woods. I pulled from Sassy Girl Aroma, Christmas Birch. And this is Crackling Birch, Spicy Cinnamon, Bayberry, and hints of orange zest. That sounds like my jam when it comes to the holiday. For Scoopable Wax Melts, I pulled Festive Forest. This is Spiced Cranberry, Fraser Fir, and Campfire Marshmallow. Does that not sound divine? And also from Scoopable Wax Melts, I pulled Let It Snow. And this is Peppermint, Palo Santo, and Marshmallow Smoothie. Oh, that's delicious. That's creamy and minty and yum. Okay, on the 28th, the prompt is warm a snow day scent. So I pulled a couple of scents that I thought sounded cozy for a day inside in the snow. So I've actually warmed this before. This is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Crystal Berry Pines. The Pharmacist's Daughter did not do Christmas shapes this year. So this is actually from last year. So this is orange, grapefruit, cinnamon, vanilla, buttercream, red berries, and pine. This is just like a yummy kind of potpourri-ish tree with berry scent. It's quite good and it performs well. And I also pulled from Harper James Snowy Nights. And Snowy Nights is sandalwood, toasted marshmallow, roasted pine cone, and sugar cookie. Does that not sound cozy? Yeah, those are a couple of scent notes that I really love together as well. Is roasted pine cone and cookies, or like a bakery gourmand scent. Cake, anything, marshmallow, stuff like that. Really like those two scent notes together. On the 29th, the prompt is warm a cherry scent. So I pulled from Scentsy Cheery Cherry. I have not warmed this yet, but this is from the new Scents of the Season collection this year. I know this is like cherry. It has like a smoky note and I think marshmallow. I feel like I have not seen great reviews on this. Now on cold, I love how it smells. And I feel like a lot of people have said the same, but they didn't like it on warm. So I'm kind of scared, but I'm going to get into it and see how it does. It does not smell super strong, so I think I'm going to do that in my bedroom. I also pulled from Zape's Snow Angels. And this is sweet mint, powdered sugar, fresh cherry, and coconut. I thought those scent notes sounded interesting. I really get that coconut. So I don't know how Christmassy I will think this is. It kind of almost feels more like a January scent, but I'm going to get into it because that's what the prompt said. And I don't have a ton of wax that has cherry notes, so I wanted to get into one that was older. Okay, day 30. This prompt is made for me. In fact, I think I'm the one that suggested this prompt because this is so me. Mix a tree and a bakery / gourmand. Yeah, like that's my jam. So I pulled a number. You know I did. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I pulled Cookie Crumbs. And this is sugar, fir needles, and vanilla. Like, come on. That's going to be so good. Oh my gosh, that tree nose really good. That's going to be amazing. So it smells like tree and cookies. From Britta's, I pulled Christmas Eve. This is Fraser Fir, Danish Butter Cookies, Sugar Cookie Royale. And this is August from last year. So you'll see this last prompt. I kind of just pulled whatever, but this last prompt, a lot of these scents could have fit this last prompt that I'll go over in just a moment. But looking forward to getting into that. From Southbound, I pulled Baking Spirits Bright. I picked up some more of this year. So this is from last year, and the wax is starting to turn colors, but it's two-toned. Red on the back, green on the front. Although the red is like seeping through to the green. So this is fir needle, orange peel, warm spices, fresh baked cookies, pine sap, powdered sugar, and rich buttercream. That just sounds, divine. It's so good. It's sweet. It's tree. I really like that pine sap note. From Teddy Bees, I pulled Country Christmas. And this is balsam fir butter cookies, sweet spruce with a hint of cinnamon and clove. And also from Teddy Bees, I pulled Christmas cookies. I feel like this one's pretty raved about. So this is an assortment of baked cookies, powdered sugar, buttercream, pine, and warm spices. So I'm excited about getting into that. And then the last day of December, the prompt is melt your oldest wax or favorite scent from 2024. I just could not think of anything. And by the time I got to day 31, I had spent so much time pulling wax that I was just like, I'm just going to pull some that I want to get into. Mostly I pulled Scentsy. I did pull one vendor wax because I want to get into this scent. And it actually could have fit like the peppermint prompt, but I had enough peppermint for that day. So I pulled from the Pharmacist's Daughter After Dinner Treat. And this is by No Way, Shape or Form Old. But it could be a favorite 2024. At least I really loved how it smelled on cold. This is Twisted Peppermint, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, and Sugar Cookie Royale. Yeah, if you watch my haul video, this was one of my favorites that I opened on cold. So I'm looking really forward to trying that out and seeing what I think. Really like that peppermint mixed with the Cupcakes at Tiffany's. So that's After Dinner Treat. And then I pulled some Scentsy bars, like I said, that I really want to get into this season. So this is Homestead Holiday. This is in my club. I think this was part of the scent of the season last year. It was definitely part of a Christmas scent last year. And I think it was a returning scent when it came back. Very Snowy Spruce, which is also part of the catalog that's current right now. And I love this scent. It's a great sweet tree scent. Sleigh Ride. This was part of a set last year. And I don't think Scentsy brought this back. Yeah, I don't think they brought it back. But it's in my club. So that is another really nice tree scent. And this is also part of the current catalog. It has come back. This is Christmas Cottage, which is just like a really nice, like potpourri orange. Is that berry or apple? What does that have in it? Cranberry? I can't remember, but I know it has like orange. It's kind of spicy, so like a mulled spice kind of scent. So I'm looking forward to getting into all these great Christmas scents. I love tree scents. I love cranberry. I love sugar cookies, which is real big this time of the year. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love the woodsy vibes I got going on, especially when they're mixed with bakery. I love the peppermint cookie vibe. Gingerbread is a scent that I really like when it's done right. Like, I really like my gingerbread sweet, not spicy. So I am super ecstatic about getting into this melting basket. Again, like I said, I went overboard, but as long as I don't get sick, I think I'll be able to make a pretty good dent in this. A lot of the pieces are smaller pieces. So yeah, I'll have stuff going in several rooms. So yeah, I think I'll get through this, at least the majority of it. And whatever I don't, it'll pour right into January because I don't cut off Christmas scents in January, February. To me, tree is a winter scent. And does it scream Christmas during December? Yeah, it feels homey, Christmassy, but I also feel like tree is a winter scent. So I will do tree scents right into January and into February. It will be March before I stop doing my tree scents. So I will absolutely do scents like gingerbread and orange and cranberry and tree. And all those kind of scents will continue in my house through the winter because those, to me, are wintry scents. So I'm super excited about what I'm getting into. And like I said, if there's anything left over, I'll carry it into January and get into it then. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this melting basket video. I hope I did a little better at keeping it shorter this time. And I'm going to try to roll this into one video and not make it a two-parter. So I'm happy about that. And I'm kind of happy to be back to filming. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed. More than a couple weeks. Because like I said, I've said a million times, I've been sick. And so it just wasn't happening. I tried to do my empties video and I sounded horrible. I did my candle clip and it was not good. But you'll see when I get that loaded finally. It's not due to come up yet, but I am due to edit an empties video. So one will be coming soon. But wanted to get my melting basket out to you guys because December is here. It is upon us. Oh yes, Christmas and winter, they're all goodies that are coming for us right now. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you are not a subscriber, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. in return. I would love to have you here. And let me know what you're getting into in December. What are your favorite scents to melt? Are you following a wax challenge? Let me know all the good stuff. I would love to hear from you. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye-bye.